Through life, you collect memorabilia, items that you buy or are passed down to you that represent good memories. My Nini made a shadow box of these items that represent the good times we've had together as well as the good times she had with her mother and grandmother. This shadow box has 3 thimbles from 3 generations, a button necklace, embroidery thread and embroidery scissors, and a package of old sewing needles when they were sold for 19 cents. Memories created with family are some of the ones that will carry close to you through your life. The memories I have already made and the ones I am still making with my Nini will stay close to me forever. Some of the first memories I have of her are her teaching me how to sew from an early age. I am blessed that I got to learn to sew from her, and she continues to guide me through the projects that I choose to do. Her support will guide me through every aspect of life, as well as the influence of her mother and grandmother, whom she often mentions when I am learning a new skill. My sewing shadow box represents my family traditions being carried on, my ancestors' creativity and talent, and how sewing has affected my life. I cannot convey the importance of this shadow box without recognizing my family's history. Without your ancestors, your way of life as you know it could be completely different. Those who come before you have influenced your life whether you know it or not. My family was gifted with the talent to use their creativity to sew. All the women who came before my Nini knew how to sew, and they passed on their talents to my grandmother and then to me. Their influence on my Nini after spending summers and weekends at their houses teaching her their techniques has been passed on to me. I love being able to carry it with me through life and pass it down to other generations. Without these women, I would not be the sewer. For the ones who came before me, who started this craft in our family, it is important to me that I keep this gift alive. From early childhood, all of my cousins and I were taught how to sew. Through the years, my cousins lost interest, but having different projects and allowing my creativity to run wild has stayed with me even to today. I look around at the different projects the women around me have made, and I realize that I am blessed enough to share this talent with them. With all the lessons I have learned through sewing, I plan to pass on those lessons to other generations. I help at my church with sewing classes for the young kids, as well as teaching the kids I babysit how to sew. With the information passed to me over many years, I am able to keep this tradition alive and pass it on. Being able to pass on this family tradition is one of the many ways sewing has affected my life. Sewing gives me an outlet for my emotions. It helps me relax while also letting my creative freedom take over. No matter what is going on in my life, when I start a new project or continue working on an old one, it feels like a weight has lifted off of my shoulders and I walk away with a new perspective. I find joy in letting my creativity run wild and often as well as in making things for other people. Recently, I have been taking jeans of loved ones and making them into purses for their family members. This simple but sentimental gift gives me joy through creating and seeing the recipient's reactions. Everyone has different family traditions that they carry on, but I hope you understand why my shadow box represents so much more than old sewing supplies. Above all, my shadow box represents the one before me, family traditions, and how sewing has influenced me. When admiring precious memorabilia, think about those who come before you and how they have influenced life as we know it. Thank you for allowing me to share my story of my shadow box with you.